What if I told you that the key to deeper connections, respect, and attraction lies not in what you reveal, but in what you choose to keep sacred? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic rarely discussed but deeply felt by every man who's ever been in a relationship. This isn't about manipulation or games. It's about self-respect, emotional boundaries, and mastering the art of restraint. Let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why women are drawn to men who carry themselves with quiet confidence? It's not just their words. It's the mystery behind their silence. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 core secrets every grounded man keeps to himself, and why doing so is essential for cultivating trust, intimacy, and lasting attraction. These principles aren't about hiding. They're about honoring your journey and commanding respect. Let's begin. Secret number 1. Never reveal your deepest weaknesses. A man's strength isn't measured by how much he feels, but by when, where, and with whom he chooses to reveal those feelings. Modern culture often glorifies vulnerability, equating it with emotional availability. But here's the truth. Overexposing your fears, doubts, and inner chaos too early can unintentionally shift the dynamic of a relationship. Women instinctively seek stability in men. They want to feel safe in your presence, not responsible for managing your emotional world. When you constantly share your pain without control, you risk becoming relatable but less reliable. Instead, carry your struggles with quiet discipline. Pain can deepen your wisdom. It doesn't have to define your worth. When you selectively allow someone into your emotional world, they feel chosen, not burdened. You don't owe the world, or any woman, your complete emotional transparency. Reserve your deepest vulnerabilities for those who've earned them. By treating your emotions with dignity, you teach others to do the same. That's how respect, intimacy, and attraction grow. Not through overexposure but through trust. Secret number 2. Don't disclose your full financial situation. There's immense power in a man who can provide yet never feels the need to boast, or even disclose, the full extent of his financial status. Transparency may seem like connection, but oversharing financially can subtly alter the dynamics of a relationship. If she knows exactly what you have, her perception shifts. If you're abundant, she might unconsciously start framing the relationship around potential access. If you're struggling, she may question your ability to lead or protect long-term. Neither reaction is rooted in cruelty, it's human psychology. Wise men understand that their net worth and self-worth must remain separate, especially in the early stages. You are not your salary, investments, or assets. You are your ambition, mindset, and vision, things no number can measure. A woman who falls in love with your discipline, purpose, and leadership will stay for the right reasons. Oversharing finances creates a premature sense of comfort, fast-forwarding the relationship to entitlement before emotional depth has been earned. Keep your financial reality private until it truly matters. Let her feel your strength, not count your savings. Mystery fuels curiosity and respect. Relationships built on shared values and aligned futures outlast those rooted in ledgers and tax returns. Secret number 3. Never announce every move. In today's world of constant updates, many men narrate their every intention in real time, thinking it proves honesty or transparency. But there's something magnetic about a man who moves deliberately without explanation. Constant availability kills mystery. Predictability replaces presence, and intrigue fades into routine. Women are drawn to tension, unpredictability, and depth, not because of arrogance, but because these qualities stem from a well-managed inner world. When you don't feel the urge to justify your actions or intentions, you stand apart. Let your life unfold with poise. Speak after the fact, not before. Share when something is complete, not as a preview. Stillness is a signal. Quiet is a form of control. When a woman doesn't always know what's next, she pays attention. Not because you're manipulative, but because you're rare. Actions speak louder than words. Let her see your consistency through action, not explanation. Mystery rooted in integrity captivates her because sometimes, it's not what you reveal, it's what you don't. Secret number 4. Never show emotional dependence. A man's ability to love without losing himself sets him apart, not only in her eyes but in how the relationship evolves. Many men confuse love with emotional dependency, believing that intensity equals devotion. But to a woman's deeper instincts, Neediness signals imbalance. Attraction thrives on polarity, space, and earned presence, not clinginess. When a man acts as though he can't live without her, it may seem like loyalty, but subconsciously, it erodes the desire that drew her in. She's drawn to passion, yes, but she respects balance. She enjoys your attention but values your independence. A grounded man brings his whole life into the relationship. His vision, discipline, and growth. He doesn't abandon his identity for her approval, or require constant reassurance to stay emotionally regulated. His love is freely given but never desperate. And if the connection ends, he mourns with dignity and moves forward. Not because he didn't care, but because he still knows his worth. Wholeness is something you bring, not something you earn by being loved. Protect it, and she'll feel drawn to be part of it. Secret number 5. Don't share your entire past. There's quiet strength in a man who carries his past with dignity, as part of his soul's architecture, not as baggage. Some truths are sacred, forged in private battles that required growth. They don't need to be confessed for applause or sympathy. When you share your entire past too early, especially with someone you're just beginning to know, it creates unintended consequences. Curiosity fades, mystery dissolves, and emotional polarity collapses. Real connection isn't built on exposure. It's built on presence. Know what to protect. When a woman senses your story is reserved, not out of fear but reverence, she feels chosen. Let her in gradually, offering pieces of your journey when the time is right. Not every chapter serves the relationship. Some exist to honor your growth. Masculine emotional discipline isn't about silence, it's about precision. It's knowing what to say, when to say it, and why it matters. A man who holds his emotional weight without offloading it becomes a source of trust and admiration.